If you, like me, love the Mini, then I've got some great news, because this 5th generation model, the 4th one under BMW stewardship, is not what you think. In other words, it's not just a rebodied Mini, it's something completely new and different. Come on a journey with me right now and I'll explain how and why.
A 3-door only for now, the Cooper Electric is penciled in for Australia for the second half of next year. 2 models have been announced initially. A 135 kilowatt Cooper E that's good for 7.3 seconds to 100, and a 160 kilowatt SE that cuts that down to just 6.7 seconds. The E's 40 kilowatt hour battery is said to manage about 300 kilometers of WLTP range, while the SE's 54 kilowatt hour pack gives you another 100 kilometers or so. So, how much will the new Cooper Electric cost? BMW's not saying yet, but we're expecting a sub $50,000 starting price, since all Mini EV hatches will be sourced out of China.
Even though it looks like every previous Mini, it's completely different in so many ways. Proportionally, because it's gone electric, things have moved, they've made more space, the wheelbase has changed, the body is different. So going electric has given Mini the opportunity to change things. So if you walk around to this side with me, the surfaces are much cleaner, and while it still has that helmet look with a contrasting roof, it clearly is a different car to what's come before. It's got these flush door handles, you no longer get plastic along here. It's just a little bit more form-like and probably better aerodynamics. We still don't have all the information because that's going to come out soon, but generally the Mini is, well, it's evolved, and that's most obvious in the back, which has got these kind of triangular head tail lights that point in. The aperture is larger to make it more practical as an urban runabout. And it's got a different stance. It's proportionally just a little bit wider, and it hugs the road more. And that kind of is in keeping with the Mini ethos of being kind of a sporty drive. I won't say go-kart like, because Minis haven't been go-kart like since the late 1960s, but it certainly appears to be a car full of dynamic promise. It's inside this Mini where the biggest changes have happened, and what might arguably be the best interior of 2023, even though this car's coming out in 2024. So join me.
No BMW era Mini has managed to capture the simplicity of the 1959 BMC original, with only a large circular touchscreen and just 5 switches making up the dashboard. All the clutter of the current car is gone. That central screen contains almost everything, including speed, vehicle settings, and all multimedia controls. It looks just great, as do the materials and textures. Nice job, Mini.
Oh, and now over to the Countryman.
Now in its 3rd generation since 2010, the Countryman you see here will be made in Germany alongside its BMW X1 cousin. The new electric version will share the iX1 EV's front motor, front drive powertrain in the 150 kilowatt Countryman E and 230 kilowatt twin motor all-wheel drive setup in the SE All-4 grade. Both will boast a 66.5 kilowatt hour battery for up to 462 kilometers of WLTP range. And, as before, there will also be turbo petrol versions again for Australia. They'll be unveiled soon. Being X1 based, or make an even greater mockery of the Mini name by being larger in every dimension. The latest Countryman is now 60mm taller and 130mm longer than before. This, of course, pays dividends inside, aided by the squarer overall shape. And the Countryman Electric adopts the new Cooper Electric hatchback's stunningly pared back dash and cool OLED display.
So there you have it, the new generation Mini Electrics. 2 very similar cars to look at, but quite different in style and execution. We can't wait to drive these cars when they land in Australia in the 3rd quarter of next year, because they promise to be the best and certainly most intriguing Minis since, well, the 1959 original. High hopes, and hopefully Mini delivers.